This is Roger, and I wanted to show you a cool feature in Microsoft Moviemaker, and that is the record narration feature. And this would be something that you could use with your students. Maybe if they have written their own story, they could either draw pictures and upload them to the computer, or they could find pictures through something like Creative Commons, and then they could use those pictures to illustrate the story and then narrate the story for presentation to their peers or even to upload online to share with others outside of the school and the classroom. So the first thing you're going to do, of course, is open up Microsoft Movie Maker. What I like about Movie Maker is that it is free, and I know there are a lot of different video editing programs out there. This is just one in particular I've used a good bit and like. So you'll notice up here there is a record narration feature, but it is not where you can use it yet. That's because I've not put any pictures in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add a picture. And what I've done is I've just created a screencast practice folder. And it's a good idea to, once you're going to do a Movie Maker project, to create a folder for it and separate out anything you're going to put into it, such as music and narration and pictures. If you use video clips, then do a folder for that as well. So I'm just going to choose this picture and insert it. This is my dog Scout. And let's say, for instance, that I've written a story about scouts and I want to narrate this whole story. So what I'm going to do now, this feature is now available, and I can record the narration. It's going to give me the controls here. And so when I want to start recording, I will hit record. So I'm going to record just a very, very short clip. This is a story about Scout and her adventures in the snow. So then what's going to happen is once I hit stop, it's going to pop up a screen for me to save that narration, that clip. And so I'm going to want to create a name for it. And I'm just going to say Scout Intro. And then I'm going to find my folder, and I'm going to save it into my narration folder. And then it will go ahead and it will add the narration into it. And so I'm going to play it and make sure it's working like I want it to. And the good thing about it is if I don't want all that space there, then I can go to Narration Tools, I can split it, and I can get rid of that part so there's not quite as much as at the end, and then maybe play it again just to make sure I didn't clip off any of the narration itself. And obviously you can record the entire narration once you have all the pictures in, but you can also do it in clips, which is good because sometimes it's harder to get the full narration without making mistakes and things like that. And the good thing is if you're far into it, you make a mistake, you can stop it, you can see where you were, you can record from there, save it, and then add that clip in. And then you can also add music in, so when you add music, you go to Add Music, and you can put it where the music is kind of under there, and you can control the volume for both the narration and the music so they're not interfering with one another. But again, this is just one of the cool features, many cool features of Microsoft Movie Maker that students could use to present their projects.